Така, и бяхме стигнали. Ли, ли. Я да видим. Фактори. Така, това го минахме. Каскадия. Каскадия. А тук лендинг пед. Tier 1. Ember Hive. Tier 1, какво беше? А, тук изварихме тия. Това, да. Добре. Това. Тук нямаше никой. Факторито. Ами, това е то. Айде. Айде. Това е то. Нещо трябваше ли да правим отвънка? Що седяхме ни отвънка? Да видим. 25 метра. Какво има там? Това е ако нямаме врата. Да. Ще му плаши. Добре, айде да приключваме това. С трансфер ли се ходеше? Да, където очистих тези. Така. Тук. И тук. И тук. Това все още можем да направим. Сейф е отворен. Begin broadcasting. Personal file. Така. Ко? Don't you remember that all podcasting president meeting about the break room and one thing internship to cooperate arbitration and you never finished. Остана. Ще се скараха да спям. Айде.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me. Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem? In the end?
Does it matter? Job's done.
Is that so? Oh, I believe it will. But the price I pay won't be to you. No, we've a bigger deal to settle. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver so I can input the needed adjustments. You make it sound so scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history.
Now you hold on. I do not physically go between anyone but that of my choose. Oh, apologies. You meant, right. Yes, I braved the wilderness, so you don't have to.
Precisely. I really ought to give you a raise. First, I never leave the tower. No exceptions. And twofold, this is a multi-person endeavor. I need to be here to key in the sequence to the tower's system when it resets, or the calibration will fail. Normally I'd beg Nyoka to do the honors, but it appears she's following your lead now. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here. Eternal, no. What is wrong with you? Who would ever design something like that? However, you're welcome to brew a Rizzo Insta coffee from the staff kitchen on your way back. Just
Hayda.
step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
I'm starting to see why you don't get much company out here.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Myślę, że ci кажет. Он знал, что он одразу. Haydi. О, нищо не даде. Така, как е мисията? Радио. Jump the hurricane. Jump start. Добре. Падна.
Can anyone hear me? A UDL gunship just went down. Hiram, over there. The Eternal calls upon your services. I missed that. You seem to be cutting out. The good captain. Once more, I must humbly request your assistance. A foreign ship comes to us. Our salvation has crashed in the very wilds of Monarch. We must seize and repair its weapon systems. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off. Where's Hiram? He must have seen this. I dearly hope so. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Please, Nay, the cosmos itself implores you to aid us in this most vital of causes.
Добре, то не може. Тук ли трябва? Аз от дедо и тоха. Ай, че и тъмно стана, нищо не виждам. No. То хубаво, аз как ще сляза сега. The last of them. Де ти идва?
And that's how it's done, Captain. Stopping them won't work.
Защо има толкова много животни? Нали ги убихме? Тут отдалечавам ли се от него? О. Да, так.
I love this mountain. You can see so much from here. So many beasts would need killing. So many drinks would need drinking.
I've got to do more cardio.
О. То можеше от тук, чакай.
That does it. Time for a drink?
Yes. But I'm on antibiotics.
I'll keep it down. Don't mess with us.
То тук сега нямаше ли? Няма път. Тук всичко ли обродихме ние? Ева някъде. О, маме.
Used to be, you can get the best wine on Monarch here.
You take us to the nicest places, Captain.
This area is suicide. If you got a way around it, ain't no shame in taking it.
Суицид. Ние сме машини, бе. Даже повече от машини. Не знам какво сме. Направо гледай какво става сега. Тия ли ще ме спрат? То даже собственоръчно ще го убия. Ето. Оп, тезескам. Стига толкова. Малко сте умряли. Ще съживим. Хайде. Това е Манти Куин. Добре. Къде ни е квеста? Добре, тук долу нещо. Интересинг. Тая хора са умряли. Ние да огледаме какво е това място. Ехе. Колко работи. Те си с тези оръжия бах ти лесно това. Чакай първо да изчистим зоната на здрача. Пикос. Спитър. Ще харесаш ли малко... Къде са им тия точки на... Тук се чува някакви силни звуци. Аха, ето ги. Чакай, чакай.
Watch it. His pools don't just stink. They'll take a toe off.
Ugh. This is why I prefer spaceships and clean.
This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. Чакай. Те, добре. Добре се справи. Отид. Къде е това място? Как може да не съм идвал тук? Не мога да не съм... Как няма да съм идвал? Вземам патрони. О! Тук са тия, дет ме гониха в началото, някъде втори епизод, трети, четвърти. Да, вярно, да. Дето изобщо... То не е, че сега ще ги издържа, ама... Тя презаредим ме. Спой там. Ме присъща. Де отидаха тия?
You go on ahead, Captain. I'm not keen on ships, even when they're in the best of shape.
Me too. You know corpses shit themselves, right? Enjoy the smell.
Остана. Едно бутче и малко гърда. Градусно с Христинка. Да. Хем бульон не съм правил. Не съм слагал бульон. Може на супичка. Да направя една супа. То колко има? Ого, добре. Ами, пърли ги във фурната с картофи и ще ядем. Тя са отъде. MK gunship is operating parameters have exceeded acceptable damage ranges. This cost of range refers average among the crew. Okay. Vlogs. Captain Log, November 12. Днеска кой сме? Не знаю. She's saying something about spare regular bypass something. I'm turning this thing toward the groundbreaker, firing up the engines and firing. Should be arrested and lose power and drift out into space. I just hope this old bird can handle one last trip. How in the law for second colony is this possible to requisition parts? My chief engineer is barking at me to order yet another that damn thing, and I can't even get a response from. Okay. Okay.
Hello. My name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Къде излезе тази карта? Се взех. Ти гадно се движа. Тия шкафчета няма нищо. Какво се чува, бе? Локът. Какво? Cantankerous can targeting mode. Сега, give the model to Sanjar, give the model to Graham. Еми малко е странно, ширим на Грахам да го дадя. Това е все още... това е друга мисия. Ко? 0 от 10 from the monarch judge. Judge. Или да го запазим. Може пък на мен да ми трябва, бали мало.
The gunship. Have you secured its targeting module? Mount its guns to our walls or the walls of Stellar Bay. The board is coming, Captain, and these weapons will defend us from their blasphemies. Why wouldn't they? As we speak, our message assaults their populace through their favorite entertainment mediums. Surely their retaliation will come soon. All right. The gun... At last. Now we must secure the Stellar Bay landing pad. We will fortify the city against the board's assault.
I'll settle for shooting goons and grabbing loot.
And you, Captain. Are you prepared? No. Our hearts have long since closed to one another. He is blinded by his love for bureaucracy. This is it. Let us save this planet once and for all. Meet our forces in the ruins south of the city. Come prepared. Sanjar is sure to go down swinging.
Къде е, бе? Къде беше този път? Айде давай. Чакай да поправя ушките. Сигурно са за поправка. Така. Айде. To battle.
Gonna sell your shit for beer money.
Gonna sell your shit for beer money.
Someone else will clean this up, right? Huh? What was that? They're on us.
Something's not right.
Their mistake.
Storm the castle! Storm the castle! Czekaj, to na drugie fotle treba da dam. Gde da minove? Minarju? Другия мост и да завиеме, да. Какво бе, искате да се биете ли? Хайде, давай, хайде. Много искат да се бият тези хора.
Graham, asshole!
Да.
They got the drop on us.
Something's not right. Better take a look. Something's not right.
Много армори събрах. Какво става? Армор. Диве. Дай. Това го пазях. 442. Добре. Да. Тук. А защо по-малко? Hernitate disk. Hernitate disk. Чакай. Как hernitate? Това е интересно. Коя беше? Така. Storm the Castle, Storm the Castle. И сега какво пак ли там трябва да ходя, бе? Къде ме вкарате да обикалям, бе? Ма. Какъв кандид скрейдъл? Аха. Значи имам перк. Не знам какво да е. Какво да е. Ще рече импровайз. Чакай да прочета какво е импровайз weapon. Беше. Някакви. Добре, ще си запазим парка за сега. Кажи
Good
ме.
luck in all that you do.
Това те реши мисли сега. Имам парк.
I thought this would be easier. Sanjar's death is surprisingly heavy on my conscience after all this time. But I mustn't let that distract me from our victory. We can now take our truth to the stars, Captain, and I have you to thank for that. For the moment, we will recuperate, collect ourselves and our resources. Know if ever you find yourself in need of a favor, you may call upon your friends in Stellar Bay.
Това ще го използвам, защото ме дразни така. Не, аз това не го ли направих? Рейндж, така. Добре, хайде. Ами. Liquid Phoenix. Аха. Добре. Друго нямаме. Стържател. Да. Някъде да продавам. Нямаше ли вендинг? На тебе.
As you were. I don't have time for this.
Ми продаваш. Зора кошка е.
Hell of a job, Captain.
Абе. Okej, 2 cenaki. Искам да се го запазя. Това пък ще го вземе. Да. Янци по-хубави май. Те с бая станаха. Къде ми е кораба? Той тук ли е? Той ще е в кораб. Не, всъщност. Да. Икона клас. Че няма да ми сара. Не бе. Чакай сега. MCI бяха. Сега са икона клас. Грахам, къде си, а?
It's been quite some time since I was in Stellar Bay. I'd forgotten how badly it stinks of fish. We used that on our marketing materials, you know. The unique musk coming from our scaly little friends. Soon, there will be no marketing materials, no advertisements, no shrines to the wanton gluttony the board so adamantly espouses.
No. Две такива ще взема.
We'll spread the truth to the townships first. The board cannot survive without their working class. If your enemy defends itself with slaves, you need only unshackle their bonds to win the war. Then, Byzantium, I suppose. Find Rockwell, convert him, or kill him. I'm not sure there's a difference. He's chosen his path. If it ends in his beheading, he has only himself to blame. Besides, to the rest of the colony, a dead chairman is likely better than a traitorous one. At any rate, I must thank you, Captain. Without you, none of this would have been possible. We aren't in any business, Captain. That's the whole point. Some of my people will fish. Others remain in Amber Heights, as that is their home. Still others continue to hunt in the wilderness. We'll make do in our own way. If you believe me to be running things, I'm afraid you haven't been paying any attention at all. The iconoclasts are free to believe in and do what they will. It's worked well thus far. Moving into Stellar Bay hasn't changed that. If you're... then... I suppose I hadn't thought about it. Perhaps I'll just... destroy it. That'd be a sight. All the board's bits on a pyre, their opulence lighting the city one last time before it burns down.
Ако умреш, какво ще стане? Добре, няма. Общо взето нищо не стана. Hello, Twitchbot, my old friend. We only watching alone again. And I'm eating my nuts. And I'm eating my nuts. Again and again. And again. Mm. The sound of silence. Да видим то с кой иска.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Топ секрет. Имам съобщенията. Не бе. Добре, тия да се. То няма бе. Няма ли за това? И няма. Кой да идем? Вземем сам. И Ньока. Не. Добре, както и да е. Айде.
Bad news. Hiram Blythe is dead. Utterly tragic. The colony has lost an invaluable resource. Good news. He sent me everything I needed. Good old Hiram. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist. Hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Cool. Byzantium is very far yet. I have other business to attend to.
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony. Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line. Oh, I understand it must seem impossible to you. Infiltrate Byzantium, the crown jewel of the colony, steal a batch of rare chemicals from a heavily guarded estate. In order to do the impossible, you must first divide it into a series of smaller, less impossible tasks. Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find. Something about being discontinued due to severe adverse reactions. It's fine. You'll be stealing the chemicals, not ingesting them. You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway. Of course. What's on? What's...
Of course, we're not going to Byzantium straight away.
You're anticipating it.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it, embrace it, work with it. You're in control here, Parvati, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life. You're always in control, right?
Haydi Parvati.
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten cell tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Here, stand like me. Just so. Hip square. Lean forward a little. It's just equipment. You're just an engineer using it.
Ah!
Okay. We'll try again later.
Mm. Immer dismissal type of stuff. Yes, science weapons. Bir de repair, breakdown, tinker. Un tane bir foto, ne? Okay. Un tane foto, ne? Foto, ne? Ah, okay. Снайперском дълбина. Само толкова ли? Добре, пострел. Не това. Колко пари похарчих. Ужас. Modify. Тоя. Quiet. Critical. Quiet вече не знам дали ми трябва. Не. Обаче Critical е добре. Какво е? Magazines. Ладно. Шок. Енри. И това. По-старо damage deal 15%. Range weapons. Very. Да. Иначе, да, това ще го заменим с вече. Breakdown. Да. Иначе искам да оправим снайперчета. Ще е power pod. Ходно. Да. Кой ще махнем? Не ползваме. Това прави много демидж. Това ще махнем.
Hey.
Кума.
What in the void are you thinking, Captain? We needed Hiram's help.
Sorry.
Yeah, but he was my... You can't just shoot anyone who you don't like. Now I'm gonna have to track Rebecca and Anders down myself. And I have to do it while grieving the loss of the only person I still trusted. I don't even know where to start. Ugh. If I find anything, I'll let you know. Don't get your hopes up.
Okay. Hey.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Уж говореше нещо. Groundbreaker нямаме работа. Седелет. Асиан, RTP, Monarch, Стила. То всъщност всичката ми работа е на Тера. Кой е? Byzantium Major Landing Pad. Roseway Landing.
Captain, I'm receiving an urgent docking request from another vessel.
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty. I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship. It's a parcel, sir. A parcel is a shipment wrapped and prepared for delivery, sir. Opening a customer's parcel is strictly against regulations. HPS's no peeking policy guarantees that your deliveries remain confidential and HPS remains free of any liability. With alacrity. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne. An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures. On behalf of HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel. Thank you for your patience, and please remember HPS for all of your future parcel-related needs.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left of the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose, top runger who just came into some money, was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
Well, that fellow certainly seemed trustworthy.
I've gotten jobs from some unusual sources, but this is a first. Congratulations, Captain.
I don't mean to sound prim, Captain, but there's gotta be a better way to ask someone to do you a favor.
I just want to say, we gotta take this job. This is the closest I ever been to starring in a serial drama. Only thing we're missing is a couple cameras and a soundtrack.
At least this won't be boring.
Lucky Montoya owed Captain Hawthorne a considerable debt. I believe this is what humans refer to as payback. Captain, the message contains landing coordinates for a small asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. It was recently registered to a Wilhelmina Ambrose. He was an old friend of Alex Hawthorne's. Lucky Montoya had a statistically significant tendency to encounter situations of extreme danger.
Oh, really? I thought he lost his arm gambling.
He was also the fourth best paid freelancer in the system. This had less correlation with his measured aptitudes, which rank at or below average, than with a pattern of fortunate circumstances. Luck does not exist, Captain. Nevertheless, I am programmed to agree with your assessment. I have transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal. We can travel there when you are ready.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some...
No, we are not going there straight away. This is deals. We want the main mission still. But let's enjoy the planet here. And start in the mode. And later we'll continue again.